Hi everyone, I'm Janzen and I'm really excited to share with you a few curriculums that I use with our home learning. I have three kids, Elijah, Isaac, and Loxley. Elijah is 8, Isaac is 6, and Loxley is 1 year old. My first subject that I will share with you is math. We use Matthew C, and we've been using it for 3 years. It comes with a DVD. Which you actually watch the lesson on DVD. Now, if you don't have a DVD machine, or you're like us and your DVD machine conks out, all the lessons are available online as well. You just create your login, and then you can just log on whenever you need to. Now, Steve Deme has done a brilliant job of teaching the lessons on here. It's about a 5-minute video before each lesson, and then the child then works on their student workbook. For us, this is a very thick student workbook, so we just tear out the pages. It actually has been designed that way, to tear them out. Because my kids find it very overwhelming to look at a thick book like that and think they have to get through all of that. So we just take out each lesson and we put it in a folder for them, and so they can just work on each lesson as we go. Now, if you don't want to watch the DVD and you prefer to do it on your own, Steve Deme has mapped it out in the instruction manual that you get as well, and then you can prepare ahead of time for each lesson through this. The other thing with the Alpha program, the Alpha level that we are doing right now, it comes with a test book as well. So you can also do tests after each lesson if you like. Or you can do it basically whenever you feel your kid needs to do a lesson. Now, a huge pro for us is that it comes with manipulatives, which we have here. These are great as a visual for the kids. They love to play and build with these, but it really helps to set in that math can be fun. So we're really excited about that. Let's just say my kids have learned to build a lot of constructions using math manipulatives. So you can go as fast as you like with this, lesson by lesson, and have fun with it, basically. So that's math. The second subject that I wanted to talk to you about was Apologias. Sorry, getting my words mixed up, is science. We use the Apologias series. Last year we started it and we took a break, and so we picked it up again, and it's a lot of fun. This one is called Exploring Creation with Botany. You read through the textbook, which this is, or you can get the audiobook version. It is a lot of reading, so you could use it as a read aloud if you like. But if you have kids like mine and get bored, there is the notebook that you can get. This is optional. We have the junior notebook because of my kids' ages. They are younger, so there are things like coloring whilst they're listening in it, and then as you go through each lesson, there's activities in it that they get to do, writing, drawing, and a lot of hands-on activities in here. So that's why we have a junior notebook. It makes it a little bit more fun for my kids as we go through each lesson. Now, there is a bit of preparation that's needed with this series. In the front of the book, they have actually mapped it out for you, what you have to collect for the lesson, and so it makes it fun because there's hands-on activities, and so it really incorporates a lot of learning abilities into the lessons, like coloring, writing, exploring, hands-on activities. And I'm a huge enthusiast of that kind of stuff. It's beautifully done. My biggest pro, though, is the fact that God is interwoven into each lesson. And then in the notebook itself, as you can see right here, is scripture. And so I really like the fact that the kids will not only learn about science in that manner, but how it originally was created. So that's a huge thing for us. So last but not least is literacy or English. I'm not too sure how you categorize it, but we use The Good and the Beautiful as our reading curriculum right now. I've been using it for about 2 years now, and I chose it because my kids just needed something more in terms of visually getting what I was teaching them. So we have really enjoyed it. I'll show you the books, the course books. You get a course book, and with each course book there is things that they provide. This one came with games and some flip books to learn the ABCs. So this was the very first course book. Oopsie, upside down. Very first course book. And so this is the flip book of learning your ABCs. It made it really fun for Isaac, because Isaac went through this one, and he really enjoyed the games, learning his ABCs. He even remembers the song. There's no preparation needed for these lessons. It's basically laid out for you. You go through each lesson. I'll show you here. The blue ink is your instruction, and then the black is what you read to your child, and then you go through each lesson, and then you just tick it off when you're done. There's writing, there's reading, there's spelling. We have just really found it a lot of fun. Elijah right now, he is in this course book. It's a little bit more intense as they get into the higher levels. So he's reading a lot more for himself. And then he has some mini books that he got. These are really colorful and fun, that he gets to actually read to family members. So he likes to read them to dad. And then when he gets more advanced, then he gets to read his reader to other people as well. And he really loves the fact that they are colorful. Like, as you can see, there's a lot of pictures, a lot of color. There's a lot of artwork, which is in here. Poems. We have enjoyed learning poems. The kids have found a new way of rhyming. They get really excited when they start putting word families together. And then there's cue cards that you can work with the kids through. And then we've also wanted to incorporate a lot of games into our reading and our literacy. So we've incorporated things like the bananagrams, and I'm sure a few of you have seen them, and pairs and pairs. These have really helped. I have found another lady that I know have used these even for her dyslexic daughter. So these help visually with that kind of stuff. So Isaac right now does struggle with readings, so we're not too sure on the dyslexia part, but it's great because then you can incorporate other things into it. So that is pretty much it for what I was sharing with you. If you do want to contact me, Tamara was going to put a link in there, so feel free to